Hi, shalom everyone, continue these tours here of Jerusalem. We're in Shmuel Baruch Street over here. Let's enjoy. We're going to go for a walk over here. We haven't been to this area before. Now we're quite near central Jerusalem over there. You can see some large towers over here. A lot of building work. Some old style houses over here. Get the old, probably even from the Turkish time. Let's go for a walk and enjoy, friends. As we're a community, we love to explore Jerusalem. We love to explore Eretz Israel. Go for walks and the sights and scenes of Israel over here, friends. On a very sunny, hot morning, it happens to be. There's a lot of traffic here, so I might just be, you can see those old style buildings. We haven't walked per se in this area before, so it's always nice to go to different areas. Now we've got a yeshiva here, the Hasidei Bells. Looks like a Hasidish group. There is a synagogue here from the Bells community. So we're going to go, we're now coming towards Agripas Street territory over here in Jerusalem. Then a famous street we've actually walked on before. This is a very nice area. We've got a lot of synagogues here, a lot of history here behind us. Now we've got the Beit Chesed over here, Lev Yerushalayim. Check that out, friends. What have we got here? It's like a tool or manufacturing place of some sort. So we're walking Jerusalem. I think we are also quite near Nachlaot. Now, I don't think we've been in this street per se over here. Okay, we're in Rabbi Yehuda Bibas Street. Now, Rabbi Yehuda Bibas was a really great rabbi of yesteryear. So it's always a privilege to actually be here and see a main shopping area. It shook me on over here. Friends, we're touring around Jerusalem today. We're in Shmuel Baruch Street over here. Hacham Alwan Shimon Avidani. He was a very great rabbi of yesteryear. This happens to be his street. So we're walking around the side streets of Jerusalem. Nothing beats Yerushalayim. Now there's a sign for a municipal library. It looks like there's a whole shopping area over here on the side. There's different shops, meat restaurants. There's a library here, municipal library of the municipality. Look at these old style shops over here that they've got. There's a lot of side roads over here, which is side streets. You can see there. Wow, this looks like a really cool design building over here. This looks beautiful, the way just designing the gates. There's a lot of old style shops here. Friends, we love touring around Jerusalem, and that's what we're doing this morning. The sights and scenes of Yerushalayim. You can see the Israeli flag. You can see graffiti of like a bakery. There's more side streets here. I think we're going towards that Agripas Street territory, if I'm not mistaken. But we don't usually walk on these side streets over here in Jerusalem. We've got a lot of shops, Israeli flags. There is a lot of content here, friends. I'm not sure where here will take us to. Looks like there's more places. Harav Shmuel Baruch Street. You can see the road sign over here. Looks like there's a lot of fast food restaurants here. There's a jeweler's here. Oh wow, now we've got a synagogue here. Rehov Agripas, a Beit Knesset here. It's Agudat Tziri Pras. I've got to take a private film of this. Synagogue, the Young Persian Synagogue, which was built by a young generation of Jewish Persians between 1922. Look, it looks beautiful. It's in Rehov Agripas, a Young Persian Synagogue, established in 1922, 103 years ago. Over here. Let's continue going. We're in the street. Nothing beats traveling around Eretz Israel. all the different famous sites that happens to be here. Okay, we've got another famous-ish happening here. Let's check this out, friends. There's some Mizrahi music here in the background. Let's check this out. Some pictures of heroic soldiers. They've got signs of different famous streets here in Israel. Amazing. It's right by a spice shop over here. Okay, so this is once again the famous street. This is another scene of the street, and let's continue. Over here you've got spice shops, coffee shops here, falafel restaurants, burger restaurants. Got an ice cream place here also. Happens to be shut now. Friends, we're exploring Jerusalem, walking around, enjoying the scenes, the streets and the street scenes here, the side street scenes. I think this is quite near Machane Yehuda also, the Jerusalem market. As a plan today is to go towards a Kotel. Got a burger restaurant here. As we are exploring Jerusalem. It's a very flowery entrance to buildings. A lot of coffee shops, a lot of history, some beers. We've got a schnitzel place here, New Delhi. Some more side streets here of Jerusalem. Let's check this out, friends. You've got a Soups and Kuba, an Alma restaurant over here. Okay, so this is Machane Yehuda now. We're going to the other part of Machane Yehuda. Now we're at the Shuk. We've actually walked this way before. So everything is connected together. There's always an atmosphere here. There's the Shuk. אני רוצה כותל, אפשר להגיע משם? כן, כל הזמן משם. ישר, okay, תודה. Okay, we're going to walk this way to the Kotel. So we don't usually walk this way. There's a lot of shawarma places here. It's a bit too early in the morning. Shawarma, falafel and chips and a drink 55 shekels. That's extremely cheap nowadays. We're in Agripas Street. Look at that famous side streets here in Israel. Amazing. The friends were touring Jerusalem this morning. There's the other side of the Machane, the Shuk, the Machane Yehuda neighborhood. Got another, is that another shawarma restaurant? Yeah. Another meaty restaurant. Okay, this is the Moses Montefiore gate over here. Famous one here in Jerusalem. There's another entrance to the market. As we are touring Jerusalem now. Eventually the plan is to go towards the Kotel. The Jerusalem light rail is not working, so why not walk? That's what I will definitely say. Look at the side streets here. So, there are nut stores here, spices here of Jerusalem. Nothing beats this, friends. Maybe that might be the Montefiore gate. That eventually ends up in Nachlaot, to in the Kiak Street over here. Enjoying Jerusalem this morning. A lot of tourists here also, because we're still in the middle of the summer. Oh, Manishma. I saw you before. I'm just filming now, yeah. I said straight down there to the Kotel also. Right. Yeah, so we're heading there. Friends, we're just over here now, the side street. We're just on Agripas Street now also. A lot of different sites here in Jerusalem. Now it's a Berman bakery made in the year 1875. Very interesting. And Yeah, so that's a Sir Moses Montefiore testimonial over here, the entrance to the gate. And nothing like walking in Yerushalayim. There's no better place in the world, friends, over here. Got another nice now this is interesting. This is called the Alliance Israelite Universal Cafe. Now that was a famous school system that went all throughout the Sephardi countries over here. And that's, you know what, we might pop in here and end it over here. Amazing, friends, over here. Wish you all a fantastic day.